If you're playing Santa, you always have to be in character. Always. Especially when I have something red on, a shirt, a hat. That attracts the children as well as the adults. So if I'm walking down the street, I have a lot of children that'll come up to me. Or if I'm in a restaurant, the children will eye me. You can see them. Oh, I think that's Santa. Oh, I think that's Santa.
Your suit has to be convincing. Your belt has to be convincing. Your boots, they have to be convincing. The children pick up on these things. Santa's backstory. How do you get around so fast? Do you have a reindeer underground railroad? Storytelling. And these are the things that I teach here. If you don't have those talking points, you're going to get outsmarted by a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old. And no Santa wants that.
Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Okay, folks, I'm going to start. If you go by the brief, you'll see this is basically the agenda I'm going to follow today. There's roughly about 2,000 members of IBRBS throughout the United States and international. We got some Canadian members as well as members from Australia and London. And Colorado Springs is close to about 100. We have Mrs. Claus, all Christmas performers. You're a Christmas caroler, or if you're an elf, or whatever Christmas character you decide to perform, they're all welcome.
It's really fun when people are like, oh, what are you doing today? And I'm like, oh, we're going to a Santa meeting.
Just like church, I come here for the food.
Yeah.
The hugs from the children, the words, the excitement, the smiles, it all draws you in. And so I spend 3 months out of the year being Santa Claus.
I like to talk about issues that affect the Santa Claus community. Not all chapters do that. Okay, moving right along, this season's issues. Here, we're open for free discussion, so a lot of the issues that we bring up here, you may not see in another location, which brings the Brotherhood a lot closer, I think, in this type of forum.
Even though I had a contract and my wife had a contract, they said, well, if you want to get paid, talk to our attorney. We're not talking to you. And we had a written contract with them, and we're out thousands of dollars.
So if you're in that, have somebody review your contract, please. Like he said, that little sentence can cost you your livelihood.
The advantage of being part of it is the insurance and the background check. But the purpose behind it is the sharing of ideas.
What I would suggest for new people is go watch a Santa work. Learn how they do it. Each one of you guys have a different style.
What's your stick? What do you do that sets you apart, makes you different? I'm retired military. A lot of Santas are retired doctors. They're retired policemen. They're retired firemen. They're retired restaurant owners. They're retired. They had place in their community, and they want to bring that love, joy, and happiness back to there.
It's not the gifts. It's not the gifts. We bring the magic and the joy of Christmas to not only children, but to their parents and their grandparents. Because the parents and the grandparents all have memories of their Christmases. The Christmas spirit never dies, no matter how old you are. So, absolutely, I will be Santa Claus for as long as I possibly can, until the day I die. And I'll always be Santa in my heart, because that's where it starts, in your heart.